I think the words, our expressions, are the way we communicate with each other, and it is the communication that makes us truly human, because we are not atoms separate from each other. The illusion of the mechanistic individual, the atomistic individual, is so false. Words connect us, literature connects us, and literature allows the expression of our humanity. I'm of course very, very impressed by just the numbers of people who come to this International Book Fair, especially the young people, at a time where everyone's saying, oh, young people don't want to read, they only want to do Facebook. This is countering that thesis. And the fact that two amazing civilizations, Mexico and India, my land, are meeting here, of course adds to our awareness that we are rich to the extent we are diverse, and respect for that diversity, respect for each other's uniqueness is what makes human societies. The attempt to bulldoze one's culture on others is what fascism is about. And that's the challenge we face everywhere. The response is the celebration of the mind, the celebration of diversity, the celebration of collaboration. But I think the connection between the writer, the author, and the reader has been so highlighted with this amazing initiative. A book fair in a city I'm visiting for the first time. And I'm realizing, on the one hand, we are being told artificial intelligence is going to empty out our minds and do mining of data. And we're being told thinking will be redundant. Human beings, creativity and thought will be redundant. And this fair is showing writing, authors, communication, interaction will always be necessary for us staying human. I think it's so important to include science in a book fair, because science is derived from sciere, to know. Knowledge is precisely what is being exchanged in book fairs. And we have been made to believe that science is a reductionist, mechanistic discipline of oppression and exploitation. But that's a very particular way of defining knowledge, of extraction. We need to celebrate science. We need to see the plurality of the streams. I've done quantum theory. There's mechanistic physics. Even in physics, you have multiple disciplines. In biology, you have hundreds of disciplines. All of these approaches are vital to enrich the human condition. And a dialogue on science is even more important in today's time, where the handful of the super powerful are using exploitative, dominant, destructive technologies and justifying that as science when it is actually pseudoscience, because it is done in ignorance of how the complexity of nature works, the complexity of biodiversity works, the complexity of life works. Science has to be reclaimed for the earth, for the public, for democracy. Reclaiming knowledge of indigenous cultures, of peasants, of women, of different streams of science, of interdisciplinary science, is necessary both to overcome the epistemic apartheid, the separation, as well as reclaim and sow the seeds of democracy, because without knowledge, you can't really have freedom.